Additionally, I want you to perform a quick mental exercise before this party goes out of control. Imagine the most amazing man you can imagine. What does he have on? How does he look? What is he doing? And how is he acting? Have a photo. Excellent. In a few minutes, we will return to that image. First, though, we will show you how to be just like that dude. Furthermore, we will teach you the most common error men make, which they mistakenly believe to be amazing, but is fact incredibly unimpressive. Without further ado, here are 5 simple ways to win a girl over, along with the least remarkable thing you've ever done. 5. Keep the human in mind. Let's start by discussing first impressions. More significantly, though, let's discuss how the term impress appears at the very beginning of the word impression. That's really cool. Oh, that's awesome, Beardy. In any case, you ought to be aware by now that you need to simultaneously make a girl fall in love with you and impress her with your first impression. You know, most men play a numbers game after throwing whatever game they believe they have out there and seeing what sticks. However, they are unaware that each girl is unique and that not all girls respond well to the same strategy. Thus, one of the simplest ways to impress a girl when you're attempting to make a good first impression is to keep in mind that she's a unique person. She has a backstory, and her dreams are what shaped her into the woman she is now. She will be greatly impressed by your curiosity if you actively listen to her and offer follow-up questions to demonstrate your sincere interest in what makes her so special. And your social skills will be even more striking if you can maintain this attitude when you meet anyone new, whether they be a girl or a guy. Act like a gentleman. Act like a gentleman. Hello, everyone. This is Beardy, and for a moment, I'll be honest. Many men nowadays, in my opinion, believe that being a gentleman implies some kind of weakness. Nice guys and self-described incels who have a tendency to see women as the enemy are probably the ones who propagated this notion. They believe they will never find love since they have been rejected so many times. It's probably not an easy place to be in, I'll concede. However, that doesn't imply those men should stop looking for love. In actuality, the majority of these men's issues stem from the way they see their own behavior. Consider it. Who has a more appealing voice? A man who believes he is entitled to a date simply because he holds the door for a girl, aka a nice guy. Or a man who holds doors, says thank you and please, and doesn't seem to mind. The truth is that you can be the most gentlemanly man a girl has ever encountered. In fact, it's a habit that women adore. However, only if you consider being polite to be a humble thing and believe that it is the proper thing to do. For women, being a gentleman is absurdly impressive, but only if you approach it with the right mindset. 3. Appear outstanding. Okay, so do you still visualize the formidable man from this video's opening? Well done. We'll return to it, I promised. Isn't that me? The impressive man is me, right? Sure, Beardy, you're really amazing. Eye roll. I'll wager that your handsome man is well-groomed, has clear skin, a chic haircut, square shoulders, and flawless posture. Does he have a job? He might very well be. But so what? He remains remarkable. Regardless of his situation, a man who consistently grooms himself or simply stands up straight exudes confidence in a way that is instantly striking. When it comes to impressing a female, your complexion is just as important as standing erect, getting your hair done, and polishing your fingernails. Fortunately, Tej Hanley, the video's sponsor today, is able to lighten all skin tones. Throughout the day, your face will remain clean and shielded from the elements thanks to Tej Hanley's skincare regimen. Additionally, their acne system, which contains products like salicylic bark and lavender oil, will help you get clear quickly if you need a little extra assistance. Delivering their skincare solutions straight to your door is only one of Tej Hanley's many wonderful features. There's no need to go shopping. Additionally, if you use these products consistently, your ability to maintain a daily routine will be even more stunning than your absurdly clear and clean face. Look, I'm going to brag about them because I know they're funding this video, but you don't have to listen to me. Look at the thousands of reviews they have received with ratings of 4 or 5 stars, left by men who got even more amazing right away. For a straightforward skincare regimen that is virtually sure to help you wow girls, click the link in the description or go to tej.com/manimpress. I'm sure you're doing well as you travel to impressive city. There is one thing we must discuss before you start acting like Daniel Craig and shaking your martinis, though, and it has the power to ruin all of your hard work thus far. At the end of this video, I'll go over everything you need to know. These are the final two things on our list for now. 2. Be a creative individual. Have an idea. The saying, great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people, may be familiar to you. It was first said by Henry Thomas Buckle in 1901. Do you want to know how to win the heart of any girl? Don't be narrow-minded. Anyone can literally talk about other individuals. Additionally, the worst kinds do so negatively. However, using one's intellect to consider and examine events requires a remarkable man, and discussing ideas requires an even more remarkable one. Think about this. If the Nazis prevailed in World War II, how do you envision the world changing? That, in my opinion, is a far more fascinating subject to talk about than how much you despise Karen from HR. But don't get me wrong, one of the best ways to strike up a conversation with a female is to bond over someone you don't like. In fact, it can be somewhat enjoyable. She will eventually, however, want to know that you are capable of independent thought and that you do, in fact, have a brain. Therefore, don't be scared to wow her with intriguing concepts on significant subjects, or intriguing concepts on utterly uninteresting subjects like the number of capuchin monkeys that may be suspended from the Eiffel Tower. Not only do original ideas make you impressive, but they have a lot of appeal as well. See this video for additional tips on how to be charming. 1. On the rocks. When it comes to body language methods to get her to chase you, you've heard it all before. Mirroring, open body language, eye contact. Indeed, you ought to be doing such things, but you shouldn't give them too much thought. Why? Because you'll likely lose out on anything a female has to say if you're talking to her and preoccupied with how you should behave. Take your time, brother, and relax like a glass of whiskey on the rocks. Although we have already mentioned that each girl is unique, if you speak with a girl, for the most part though, isn't that always the same? You're attempting to connect with her, get to know her, and create a positive first impression. Therefore, pretend that she is not the first female you have spoken to if you genuinely want to impress her. As a reminder to keep your cool, get a drink on the rocks, relax, and take it easy. The biggest trap to being impressive. Okay, folks, we've covered a lot of ground on how to attract women to pursue you. Here's how to make a mistake if you want to reverse all that hard work. Conceit. Confidence's inbred relative is arrogance. He's the kind of person that comes up at your wedding intoxicated and makes advances on your future bride. Additionally, arrogance will ruin your prospects of ever finding a bride-to-be if you allow him the chance. Because it so closely resembles confidence, but produces the diametrically opposed outcome, arrogance is pernicious. Therefore, it is impressive when a self-assured man takes pride in his appearance, listens and answers appropriately, is giving, and overall shows concern. The conceited man is a jerk because of his inflated ego, entitlement, self-importance, and braggadocious demeanor. So guys, please don't be a cocky jerk for your own sake and the sake of all girls. Here are 5 strategies for getting a female to approach you, 10 psychological tricks to make you instantly attractive to girls, and a way to ruin all of your otherwise admirable efforts at beard maintenance. Additionally, remember to use http://www.tige.com ManImpress for all your self-care needs. Describe your skincare requirements in an excellent online bio. Ultimately, it's the remarkable thing to do to use body language tactics. Thank you for viewing.